I have Catherine here joining me from Arapahoe Basin ski area. Catherine, how are you doing?
I'm doing awesome. How are you?
I'm doing good. I actually spent my Christmas at A Basin yesterday.
So did I.
Yeah.
You were probably having more fun than I was,
though. It was really pretty, though. And, of course, lots of fun with the fresh snow coming down. So I was very happy as I drove on up, and it was nuking just as I was getting there.
That's awesome. I'm glad you joined us. And we got 2 inches fresh overnight, too. So
I know.
It should be pretty good skiing this morning.
I know. I was definitely, as I was doing the snow report this morning, I'm like, this is just overnight. This isn't what happened. Because sometimes it's confusing because like the snow report is like, says 24 hours. And you're like, no, it wasn't. It was more than 2 inches that came down yesterday.
It was definitely dumping for a while. It was pretty nice.
Now, so it is the holidays. We got some new snow. This time of year usually means new terrain. Is there any new terrain that has opened up over at Arapahoe Basin?
Well, Montezuma Bowl opened last week, and so that's
very exciting.
Yeah, and right now we're in that time. All 9 lifts are going, which is awesome, and pretty much every piece of the mountain that's not a hike in or hike out is open. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, and there's a few runs here and there that we're still working on. We need a little more snow, but stuff is still open in day to day, and there's a lot out there to ski and ride. It's really well spread out, and maybe you noticed this yesterday, but it's much easier to park this year, and
it is.
The lift lines are shorter, and the runs aren't very crowded. So I think it's been great.
Yeah,
it's been a nice experience.
It's always great over there, and of course, for me, I can't go to Arapahoe Basin without popping in at the 6th Alley. It's part of the full experience. So of course, I stopped in and got my mug from my mug club, and of course made new friends, as that's also part of the experience of being at Arapahoe Basin.
Yeah,
and of course the food is so good, and so let's talk about some of the food changes, additions, things going on this season.
Yeah, so Illfugio is now open, and if you remember, that's our newish European bistro that's up at the top of most of the main lifts. It's at 12,500 feet. It's the highest lift served restaurant in North America.
It is. I have been waiting for it to open it up because the food is so good and the views are fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically a patrol headquarters, and you just get these incredible expansive views of the mountains. It's just a nice little 30-seat place. It's a European bistro. You can get charcuterie plates, soups, salads, sandwiches, wine, espresso. Yeah, we do pairings up there. And that's open from about 10 to 2. It's a lunch-only kind of thing. So if you're taking the Lenawee lift up and you're a little hungry and you want a nice view, it's open 7 days a week now. And it's one of my favorite places.
It is.
The food's amazing. The views are amazing. The whole building has no running water, composting toilets. It's completely solar powered, so it's also just kind of a really cool thing.
Yeah, it is. And from what I remember from last year, it's like there's 2 people working.
Yep.
And it's the 2 cooks.
Yep.
And so they basically greet you, host you, they do everything, and it's just amazing food, amazing service, amazing views. So check it out.
Yeah.
So now besides that newest edition, I know you guys have a number of different dining events. So can you talk about that? Because I know they're really popular as well, and they sell out quickly, so there's lots that people need to know about these.
Yeah, so we have 2 this year. We have our Moonlight Dinners, which we've been doing for a long time, and that's up at Mid-Mountain at Black Mountain Lodge. And that's where you either ride the lift or you skin or you hike up for a nighttime dinner, chef prepared. The theme is always from a different part of the world that is a mountainous region. And so like Central South America is a theme, France is a theme, Italy, things that we've done over the years. But it's just a really beautiful experience to be up there at night on the mountain.
It is.
And then to be able to ski down in the dark or ride the lift down in the dark is just a really cool experience. And those sell out like instantly. Immediately. Yeah. And so we've got a few left coming up. Definitely go to our website, arapahoebasin.com, to see when those go on sale. They go on sale about a month prior to each one.
I feel like the last time I checked, I think January 6th is like the next time one goes on sale. So
it's coming up.
It's coming up. So basically go to the website to double check when it is, because it will sell out that day.
Yeah, those are super popular. And we did add some dinner series in our 6th Alley bar. And those, of course, are down in the base area, but we're doing some fun things this year, like a prime rib night. We're going to do a fish fry. We've got a Valentine's Day dinner. And so that's something also to check out, and you can make your reservations now on the website.
Now, the what is that dinner series called again? It's called the Supper Club?
The Supper Club.
The Supper Club. Is that one like a little bit more casual than
that one's a little more casual. Like I said, it's in the base area, so you're not going up on the mountain.
Yeah.
But it's just a really, nice dinner event. You're still up in the mountains for a romantic evening and some really tasty food. And like you said, the locals vibe is ever present in the Six Alley Bar and Grill. So,
Now, do those sell out? Like, do you guys have the dates that you sell those tickets kind of
staggered? Those are all available for purchase now because we're taking bookings kind of like a restaurant would. And so that's all available on our website, on our events page or our dining page. You can find those. So if you're thinking a special evening is in order, check that out.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's definitely, I know there's certain ones of those that sell out pretty much right away at the beginning of this season as well because they're so popular. Now, besides the food, which of course food is so important while you're out skiing, what other kinds of programs, like more specifically for the people that are coming to town with the family, with the kiddos, all that stuff?
Yeah, so, I guess we are skiers. We should talk about skiing. And not just, I could talk about our food all day, actually. If you haven't had the pastrami sandwich, that's really good. So we've got signups now going on now for two of our programs. One is Kids Club Arapahoe, which is basically ages, I believe, 3 to 16. We've got multiple programs that start in January and run through March. And they're either 4 weeks or 8 weeks. Kids are put in small groups based on their ability and whether they ski or snowboard. And it's a great way for them to make new friends, work with their peers, to either learn to ski and ride or really step up their skills. They get taken all over the mountain. They learn about mountain safety. They learn about ski patrol. They get to meet the patrol dogs. So it's a really cool program that you can put your kids in. Registration for that's going to start closing pretty soon. So that's definitely something to check out. And the other thing we have is our Legendary Ladies program, which is
I don't think I've heard about this one.
Yeah, so we do this on Wednesdays. It's like 10 to 1 on Wednesdays, January, February, March. You can drop into one, you can sign up for a series. And it's really just, this year it's for skiers only, unfortunately, but we're just getting women together and you get an instructor who acts as your guide and takes you around the mountain in small groups and kind of coaches you, and you work together on improving your skills and on trying new terrain. And it's just a cool atmosphere if you are wanting to just kind of work on your skiing and do it with a really kind of welcoming group of people and a professional instructor to help out.
And I think that's also really nice because women's bodies are different than men's bodies. Our center of balance, center of mass is different. And so when it comes to athletic sports and stuff like skiing, and I know also from being a snowboard instructor, it's like some movements are different for us. So, and guys just don't understand that.
Sometimes they don't. And we do. It is a female instructor with the group. And it's also, honestly, people who've done it in the past, we hear about they come back and ski together year after year. And so if you're looking even just for friends to ski with, that's a great way to do it too.
Which actually makes me think of when you were talking about the kids programs, that's a good way for your kids to make friends at the same level as them. So then they can start to understand, they have someone to ski with outside of the program and then start to really understand what that is like to be on the mountain and what the whole experience is.
And when they don't want to listen to you, they might listen to their friends.
Especially when their friend has gone through and learned about ski patrol and everything else on the mountain.
And if their friend's doing it, they might be more willing to do it than if you're doing it. So, sorry, Mom and Dad, but.
And then finally, is there any ticket deals still available?
So right now, if you pre-buy your tickets online for a specific date, you can save up to 50% off, depending on when you're coming.
That is a good amount.
That is always the pro tip, is don't walk up to the window and buy your tickets. Even if you forget and you're sitting in the parking lot, whip out your phone and buy them online, because you're still going to save money. And even, we want to remind people, we know a lot of people around here have the Icon Pass, and A-Basin only has 5 or 7 days on the Icon Pass. Anyone on the Icon Base Pass is now blacked out from today through the 31st.
Ooh, good to know.
But if you have an Icon Pass, bring it in. You can get a $59 ticket, which is a really good deal. That's cheaper for the most part than what you can get online. And so if you still want to keep skiing, bring that pass in and we'll hook you up.
And of course, with the money that you save, you can spend that at the Six Alley Bar for your opera afterwards.
Yes, definitely check out the Bacon Bloody Mary. It's amazing.
And of course, Illfugio at the top of the mountain as well.
For sure.
Okay, Catherine, thank you so much for coming in. And finally, that website so people know where to go.
ArapahoeBasin.com.
Okay, folks, we're going to take a little bit of a break. Again, we've got Amy over at the distillery. We've got some more guests coming up. And of course, we're going to let you know about some events taking place this weekend throughout the county. And of course, that $25 gift certificate to the Dillon Dam Brewery is our watch and win today. So don't go anywhere.